Sports Centre on your TV. Steve Dawson with you for the next 30 minutes. Tiger Woods, well, he gave us 5 minutes for the first time since revelations about his private life first surfaced after that car accident late last year. The world number one spoke to ESPN's Tom Rinaldi on his marriage, his image and his golf.
Tiger, what's the difference between the man who left Augusta National a year ago and the one who's about to return?
A lot has transpired in my life. A lot of ugly things have happened. Things that I've done some pretty bad things in my life, and all came to a head. But now, after treatment, going for inpatient treatment for 45 days and in more outpatient treatment, I'm getting back to my old roots.
For a lot of people, the spark of those bad things is November 27th. Early that day, what happened?
Well, it's all in a police report. You know, beyond that, everything's between Elin and myself, and that's private.
Why did you lose control of the car?
As I said, that's between Elin and myself.
If it's a private matter, why issue a public apology?
I owe a lot of people an apology. I hurt a lot of people, not just my wife, my friends, my colleagues, the public, kids who looked up to me. There were a lot of people that thought I was a different person, and my actions were not according to that, and that's why I had to apologize. I was so sorry for what I've done.
You said you've made transgressions. How would you, in your own words, describe the depth of your infidelity?
Well, just one is enough. And obviously that wasn't the case. And I made my mistakes. And as I said, I've hurt so many people. And so many people I have to make an amends to. And that's living a life of amends.
You said you were in treatment. The simple question is, for what?
Well, that's a private matter as well. But I can tell you what, it was tough. It was really tough to look at yourself in a light that you never want to look at yourself. That's pretty brutal.
What did you see?
I saw a person that I never thought I would ever become.
Who was that?
Well, I got away from my core values, as I said earlier. I got away from my Buddhism. And I quit meditating. I quit doing all the things that my mom and dad had taught me. And as I said earlier in my statement, I felt entitled. And that is not how I was raised.
Why not seek treatment before all of this came out?
Well, I didn't know I was that bad. I didn't know I was that bad. I was living a life.
How did you learn that? How did you learn it?
Stripping away denial, rationalization. You strip all that away and you find the truth.
How do you reconcile your behavior with your view of marriage?
That's living a life in amends. That's just working at it each and every day.
Given all that's happened, what's your measure of success at Augusta?
Well, playing is one thing. I'm excited to get back and play. I'm excited to see the guys again. I really missed a lot of my friends out there. I miss competing. But still, I still have a lot more treatment to do. And just because I'm playing doesn't mean I'm going to stop going to treatment.
What reception are you expecting from fans?
I don't know. I don't know. I am a little nervous about that, and to be honest with you. And that's,
how much do you care?
It would be nice to hear a couple claps here and there. But I also hope there are also claps for birdies, too.
11 months ago, here at Isleworth, I asked you, how well does the world know you? What's your answer to that now?
A lot better now. I was living a life of a lie. I really was. And I was doing a lot of things, as I said, that hurt a lot of people. And stripping away denial and rationalization, you start coming to the truth of who you really are. And that can be very ugly. But then again, when you face it and you start conquering it and you start living up to it, the strength that I feel now, I've never felt that type of strength.
In the last 4 months, Tiger, what's been the low point?
Oh, I've had a lot of low points. Just when I didn't think I could get lower, it got lower.
An example?
Whether I was in treatment, out of treatment, before I went in. I mean, there were so many different low points. People I had to talk and face, like my wife, like my mom.
What was that moment like, either one?
They both have been brutal. They both have been very tough because I've hurt them the most. Those are the two people in my life who I'm the closest to. And you know, to say the things that I've done truthfully to them was, very painful.
What was your wife's reaction when you sat down and had that first conversation?
She was hurt. She was hurt, very hurt, shocked, angry, and you know, she had every right to be. And I'm as disappointed as everyone else in my own behavior, because I can't believe I actually did that to the people I loved.
I ask this question respectfully, but of course at a distance from your family life. When you look at it now, why did you get married?
Why? Because I loved her. I loved Elin with everything I have, and that's something that makes me feel even worse. I did this to someone I love that much.
How do you reconcile what you've done with that love?
We work at it.
We know that Tiger will be at the Masters, but where else might he show up golf-wise? If he sticks to his usual calendar, his next outing should be at the Players' Championship Sawgrass. He's won there once before. The Memorial in June is usually his tune-up for the US Open. He's the defending champion there. Looks like he picked a good time to return.